Introduction to Sales Data Analysis in Python. Welcome! In this lesson, we will learn how to analyze sales data using Python. No experience needed, we will start from the very basics and build up to a mini project. Data analysis is an important skill for making smarter business decisions. Let us get started. Running the cell now. Try telling a friend why data analysis might help a business. Keep watching, and do not forget to like this video if you are excited to learn. What is sales data? Sales data usually shows who bought what, when, and for how much. With Python, we can find trends, patterns, and helpful statistics. Running the cell now. Let us begin by making a list with some example sales values. We are writing a comment to explain that this line makes a simple list of sales amounts. This line makes a list called sales that holds 5 numbers. Each number is a sales amount in dollars. This line prints the list so we can see our sales data on the screen. Running the cell now. What would happen if you added another value to the list? Try it out on your own. Now we will find out how many sales are in our list. We use a comment to explain the goal, counting sales. This line uses the len function. It returns the number of items in the sales list and we save that number in num_sales. This line prints the number of sales so we can see the result. Running the cell now. How else could we use len with different data? Let us figure out the total sales by adding all the numbers together. This comment says we want the total amount of all sales. The sum function adds up every number in the sales list. We save the total in total_sales. Now we print the total. This helps us understand the big picture. Running the cell now. Why might a business care about total sales? Think about ways to use this number. Now let us look for the average sale. We are going to calculate the average sale amount. We divide the total sales by the number of sales to find the average. We save this value in average_sale. Now we print the average sale amount. This tells us about what a usual sale might look like. Running the cell now. You try, what happens if you add a very big sale to the list and recalculate? Storing more complex sales data. Lists only store numbers, but real sales data needs more details. Python dictionaries let us keep track of things like customer names, items, and amounts. Running the cell now. Let us make a more complete sale record using a dictionary. This comment tells us that we are making a dictionary for a sale. A dictionary uses key-value pairs for details. We create sale1 as a dictionary. The keys are customer, item, and amount. The values show who bought what and how much they spent. We print the dictionary so we can see the organized details. Running the cell now. Why might using dictionaries make data analysis easier? Try making your own dictionary for another sale. Now we will store several sales in a list. Each sale is its own dictionary. This setup is very common in real data work. This line explains the purpose. We are going to make a list containing dictionaries for each sale. We start the list called sales_records. This is the first sale, Alice bought a book for $20. Here is the second sale, Bob bought a pen for $5. This shows Carol buying a notebook for $15.5. The fourth sale is Dan purchasing a bag for $45. We close the list here. We print the full list. Now we can see all our sales records together. Running the cell now. Can you add a new sale to the list? Try adding your own example. Let us look at each sale one by one and print the details in an easy-to-read way. This comment says we will go through every sale in the list. A for loop helps us look at one sale at a time. Sale is a variable that holds each dictionary from the list as we go. This line prints a message that includes the customer name, item, and amount in a readable way. It uses F-strings to make formatting simple. Running the cell now. What would you change in this message to fit your business? Try your own message format. Now let us add up the amounts from all sales in the list. The comment tells us our goal is to get the total sales from all records. We start with 0 in a variable called total. For each sale in the list, this line lets us examine one sale at a time. Here we add this sales amount to our running total. We print the sum once we are done. It is the total sales amount. Running the cell now. Total sales can help managers see how much money came in. Try changing some amounts and see what happens. Now let us say a customer returned something. We will remove that sale from our list. We use a comment to set up the idea. Sometimes an item is returned and we need to clean the data. We make a variable called returned_index. Here we assume the second sale, Bob's, was returned. The del statement removes the sale at that spot in the list. We print the sales list again to check that Bob's sale is gone. Running the cell now. Can you write code to remove a different sale? Give it a try. Sometimes a sale might have extra info, or it might not. Let us check for a key before we use it. This comment says we want to safely check if a key exists. We use an if statement to test if the first sale has a coupon key. If it does, we print the coupon value. Otherwise, the else block runs. Here we print a friendly message that no coupon was used. Running the cell now. Practice, try adding a coupon at a one sale and see what changes. Let us update a sale to add more info, such as a coupon code. This comment states we are recording coupon use for a sale. We set the coupon key for the first sale to the value summer 20. This is how we add new info to a sale. Printing the updated sale shows us the new data. Running the cell now. What else would you store for a real sale? Try adding a field like cashier or location. Next, we will find sales that were larger than $20. The comment explains we are searching for big sales. We make an empty list called big_sales. A for loop lets us check each sale. This line checks if the amount is above $20. If it is, we add the sale to our list of big_sales. Now we print the results. This shows us just the bigger sales. Running the cell now. Try filtering for other conditions, like items or customers. What do you find? Let us use a shortcut to make a list of all customer names with a single line. This comment shows we are using a method called a list comprehension. This line makes a new list by pulling the customer from each sale in our sales_records. Printing customer_names shows who our customers are. Running the cell now. Make a list of all items sold. How would you do it? Ready to practice? Let us add a new sale by getting details from the user. We are preparing to use input to collect data for a brand new sale. This asks for the customer's name. Now we ask what item was sold. Then we get the amount and turn the answer into a number using float. We make a new dictionary with the entered values. We append this new dictionary to our sales_records list. Finally, we print the list to check that the new sale is added. Running the cell now. Try changing the inputs to add more sales. Now let us sort the sales to see who spent the most. The comment says we want to order sales by amount. The sorted function makes a new list, ordered by each sales amount, largest first. We use a lambda function as a shortcut way to pick the amount. A for loop lets us go through each sorted sale. We print details for each, showing customer, spending, and item bought. Running the cell now. How would you sort by customer name instead? Give it a try. Let us pull all the sales amounts together to see how much was made today. This comment says we are making a daily summary. We use sum and a list comprehension to add every sale amount together in one step. The print line shows our total for the day in a sentence. This is helpful for daily reports at work. Running the cell now. Try changing some numbers and running this to see the daily total go up or down. Let us create a quick report to see how much each customer spent. This comment sets up our goal to make a simple report. We start with an empty dictionary called totals. For every sale, we process the sale data. We pull out the customer's name. If this name is already in our totals dictionary, then we add the new sales amount. If not, we start the total for this customer with the current sales amount. Now, we loop through our totals dictionary. We print each customer's name along with the total amount they have spent so far. Running the cell now. Try to adjust this to show totals for each item instead. Sometimes, you want to search for a specific customer's total. Let us handle cases where the name is not found. The comment says we are building a safe search. We use input to ask for a name to check. We check if the name is in our totals dictionary. If the name is there, we print the total spent. Otherwise, we print a message saying there is no record for that name. This is helpful so our program does not break if a name is missing. Running the cell now. Practice. Try searching for a name that is not in your data. Mini project, simple sales analysis tool. Now, let us pull everything together and make a simple tool for analyzing sales records. We will use everything we learned so far. Running the cell now. If you make it this far, please share what you learned in the comments below and remember to like, subscribe, and send this video to someone who could use it. We will collect 3 sales from the user one after another. The comment tells us we are starting the first part of our mini project. We start with an empty list to hold our sales. We will collect 3 entries, one at a time. Printing a message lets users know which sale they are entering. Ask for the customer name. Ask for the item. Ask for the sale amount, and use float to handle decimals. We create a dictionary for this sale and add it to our list. When done, print all the data so we can check our entries. Running the cell now. Try more than 3 sales, or different products. Now, let us show totals, averages, and find the largest sale from our mini project. This comment sets up the stats part of our project. We make a list of all amounts. This checks that we have some sales to work with. Show the total by adding amounts together. Print the average sale value, using 2 decimals for money. Find the largest sale using max and a lambda to pick the amount. Print a message about the biggest sale, including who, what, and how much. If there are no sales, print a simple message instead. Running the cell now. How could you show the smallest sale instead? Try editing this code. Finishing up, let us talk best practices to help your code as things get more complex. This comment gives a few tips for keeping your code clean and your data safe. Always double-check if you are working with numbers, strings, or both. Try except lets you keep control when something odd happens in your data. Adding comments will help your future self and others understand what is happening. Test your code with good data and also with things that might break it, so you find problems early. We print a friendly tip to remember: make your changes small and readable so bugs are easier to solve. Running the cell now. Have your own tip? Drop it in the comments. Let us see a common error. What happens if someone types in a word instead of a number? This comment says we are showing common problems in data work. Try except will help our code keep going if anything goes wrong. Trying to turn the word 20 into a number with float will not work, so Python jumps to our except block. If we get a value error, bad number, code comes here. We print a nice reminder, always expect numbers from users or their data. Running the cell now. What other bad inputs can you think of? Test them. Wrap up and next steps. Awesome job learning the basics of sales data analysis in Python. You can now store, update, search, sort, and analyze basic business data. Keep trying new examples to make these skills automatic. Running the cell now. Challenge: create a daily sales summary on your own using a different set of data. Thank you and YouTube call to action. If you learned something new, please like this video. Comment your questions, subscribe for more, and share this lesson with friends. Keep practicing and see you in the next lesson. Running the cell now.